Hello, mystery fans. My name is Brian. This is Casper, and Happy New Year. Today, we're just going to do our weekly wrap up for the final week of December, as well as plans for what I plan to read in January to start the new year. I was able to finish Inkeeping with Murder by Tim Mayers. This was a fun book. It was the only book I was able to finish before the year. I finished this New Year's Eve, probably like around 6 p.m. And I didn't want to start another book. I didn't want to start a book to start the new year. Weird things, I know. Cuckoo, cuckoo. But anyways, the Inkeeping with Murder is about a man named Alex who runs an inn in the mountains next to a lighthouse. And the story behind the lighthouse and how it got in the mountains is a very heartwarming tale. I won't spoil it for you. It is very much a moment. But Alex runs this inn who he inherited from his father, who his father inherited from his grandfather. And we're in a small little town. What are we doing? We're in a small little town. And just the characters in this book is quite fun. At the beginning, Alex has this maid who seems very emotional. And the moment she hears about someone being unalived, she says, "I quit. I'm out." And I'm like, "Girl, you and me surviving horror movies. That would be me. I'm out." But yeah, still fun, interesting read. Very much enjoyed it. I gave it like a 3.5. It is the first book in the Inkeeping with Murder series. I believe there's 8 in this series right now. We'll look forward to continuing that sometime in the future. What about right now? I am just picking one book a week right now. I'm not going to read the other 2 books that I was going to read, the short ones, just because I'm not in the mood for them right now. So we're going to move on. Rather, I'm in the mood for a James Newman book, Midnight Rain. This is a horror mystery coming of age tale, similar to Boy's Life from what I read. But we'll see. I'm a little ways in, and I'm enjoying it so far. That's kind of where I'm going to draw a line, because I don't want to over plan this year. I'm going to stick mostly with just mood reading and go from there. Oh, what about my book nooks? This is the very first book nook that I ever completed. Probably not one that I should have started with, but it has all kinds of fun little knickknacks. You can see it's kind of falling apart because I didn't use enough glue. But let's get a kind of a zoom in and see what it's all about in there. But this was fun to assemble. This took me quite a few attempts. Here's your sides. Nothing really on top. Well, you have your little pre-design. But this took a while because it was probably more of a intermediate level book nook than a beginner book nook. But it was still fun. It took me half a year to put together. It was one I got for my birthday. And I kept fumbling pieces, and it just wouldn't fit right, and just complicated for me. Now I feel like if I was to redo this, I would be able to do a whole lot better. But yeah, that's kind of, hold on a minute. This is what I'll be working on next. I'll show off this one. And it's a fun little project. It's not a book nook, but it is a bit of a crafting aspect. swinging, gravity swing sky captain, and it's a little plane that I guess you can move, and it looks like it goes back and forth. But that's what I'm working on currently, and I'm having fun with this. But that is my plans for this week, just to read and finish Midnight Rain by James Newman. I hope to get a book review back up here pretty soon, but we'll just see how the week goes and go from there. You got anything to add, sir? Any nuance? Look at that. You're showing off your backside again. Trying to get them ladies.
You can't resist us, Mr. Powers. You can't resist us, Mr. Powers.
Au contraire, baby. I think you can't resist me.
But thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.